Thanks for coming, guys. Woo! That was one heck of a party. The year was crazy too.
Now that it's over, let's go to sleep.
I'm getting sleepy, yo. I'm all worn out.
Since the raid has failed, I want you both to abduct him.
Kidnapping him? Hell yeah!
The task will be simple. Does it involve execution?
Not instantly. It requires step by step.
What do you mean step by step? We want him dead!
You see, I'm aiming for the jewel of Idaho trails on his back. Originally, I wanted to place it on the Lamagoli's energy core. You've seen how strong and scary the Lama was, but it had already passed the expiration date and was confiscated by the law. However, Dr. Wire is developing a mecha with similar abilities and core. With a jewel of Idaho trails, it will receive unlimited power without an expiration date.
Then what are you suggesting?
When you bring him here, he'll be placed in the torture room. After removing his jewel, he will perform any type of torture in the most gruesome ways while being wide awake.
Damn boy!
As much as I want him to be really miserable. But I have a question. Why are we doing the mission in your way? I wanted the plan to be exactly from my image.
Look here, big jerk. I only wanted the jewel. Our big boss has suggested the torture, and I agreed with it. Because I want Phoenix to feel all the pain that I've been receiving from that cave prison. You, on the other hand, make plans that is bullcrap nonsense. Which is why the boss prefers me to be his follower.
But I formed a hate club, and they listened to me very well.
You can have your childish club. I was picked because I'm way smarter than your pixelated cube brain.
You're fueling my silent rage.
Well, I'm not gonna waste any more time arguing with you. Do the job, follow my orders, and you both can do whatever you want. But I don't want any more attention from you jerks.
Ooh, he told you off.
Fine. As long as you know what you're doing.
Hey, can anyone answer the door? Trying to get disease.
Sigh. Who is knocking on the door at this late? Hello? What is that? I can't see too well.
Come closer.
Who are you?
Stay where you are. Look behind you.
What? I don't get what the...
Yes. We have succeeded the first step.
It was easy. Now we need to run before anyone sees us.
Hold on, we can't leave the other two alive.
Really? They're too stupid to rescue him.
I know. But they could call the cops or their studio bodyguards to do an investigation.
Oh damn, I forgot. Good thing that I brought matches that I stole from the drugstore.
Perfect. Now, set that room on fire.
Who's been cooking barbecue in the room? Is it ribs? Because I hope it's coated with that sauce. Wait a minute, that ain't no barbecue. It's a fire. A fire? Have you been playing with matches? I ain't got no matches. Somebody might do this as a prank. Also, Frylock is gone. Well, I need to fart really badly. Those things I hate is giving my stomach stink fuel. Step aside. I'll extinguish the fire with my colon. Oh damn, your butthole made it worse. Crap. I would get to the bathroom for water, but the flame blocked the entrance. I don't want to be no more than you. Frylock, help us. Frylock, the room's burning. You idiot. Where are you? We're being toasted in here. You think Frylock might have left us in here to burn? Maybe. Or he could have been burned alive here. No, oh. That portal. Could it be? Rick Sanchez? I'll explain when we teleport somewhere. Come on, this whole hotel is on fire.
As you can see behind me, the hotel of the Unova resort has caught on fire. The cause of it is unknown. An investigation is now taking place.
Guys, you won't believe this. The hotel from the resort is on fire. No way. We had a party in there like few hours ago.
Oh damn! Did we all party that hard?
They said that the fire just happened. Wait a darn minute. Ain't the Aqua Teen sleeping in that place?
Knowing them, they probably got so drunk that they might have light the hotel on fire with their own shenanigans.
No time for games, Peanut. We need to make sure those fast food folks are okay.
Where's Mr. Sanchez at?
Space Ghost. A news report just broke out, saying,
Yes, the hotel was burst into flames.
I have a really bad feeling about this. None of us went to the hotel during the party, besides the Aqua Teens. Something is telling me that there's more into this disaster.
Which is why Rick Sanchez stayed in the resort. He spotted the Mooninites hiding during the party. Usually, he doesn't want to get involved in their feud with the Aqua Teens. But after what had happened last summer, he begins to feel a bit concerned about their plans.
As long as he knows what to do, I can trust him for this.
You should me, because this is the last thing I want to worry. And not just for the Aqua Teens, but Cartoon Network as well. I thought that this new year would become better than the last. But no, it's the same thing. Like 2020. As a matter of fact, this decade has been nothing but a complete hellscape. Life may be hard, but the decade is making it even more difficult than it needs to be. Heck, my show was removed from the streaming app for crying out loud.
I'm just going to be outside.
Is Space Ghost okay?
He's going into his usual renting.
Oh jeez.
We can only hope that the Aqua Teens, especially Frylock, is okay.
No way! This is why I was keeping my eye on them at the party. And you didn't say Frylock? I didn't want to leave you guys to burn. Those blasted pixel buttholes has done it again. How are we gonna find Frylock now? Calm down, I'm setting the destination to the Mooninites ship with my portal gun. I can't wait to meet their pixelated buttocks for ruining our vacation.
Finally! We got snacks.
Now we can go to the HQ.
I'm looking forward to torture him to death.
Same here. But that tech mogul though. Having the audacity to order us around like he's the boss.
Well, he was the CEO of that mega corporation.
True, but that's no excuse to knock and smash our mecha robot and then threw us into space afterwards.
We landed on the plutonium ship luckily. But took us a while to moon, because we were crumbled together.
Once this is over, we'll show that little man who's boss.
Yeah, he is a butthole. What the?
No way, it's you.
Didn't see this coming, didn't you?
And those other freaks escaped?
Rick saved us. Which is weird, because we hate each other.
But why, Rick? You and us, the Mooninites, share the same hatred with the Aqua Teens. And yet, saved them from that burning execution.
Man, you're a hypocrite.
Listen here, it's Superface. I didn't want to have anything to do with your 23-year series of fast food dum-dums. But after hearing about all that bull crap you two have done lately, it became something that I can't ignore.
What are you talking about? If it's about that female duo, we have nothing to do with their incidents.
Not just that, but the fact that you considered the members of your ATHF clan for others.
It's their choice. They can do whatever they wish for, as long as they are in our side.
Yeah, we can call them to beat you up.
Did you know that it's like forming a cult, right? Like hiring a hitman to hunt us down. I may be stupid, but that darn 8 clumpy sounding like angry kids who hate on stuff they be screaming on.
It's an organization for a reason. But enough with the talk. Fryman is coming with us to be tortured to death.
He deserved it.
I don't need you all to accuse us of stuff that we didn't do.
Quit acting like you both are so innocent. I already know how you both set up that block party disaster with that duo. Not to mention taking them to all the souvenirs to strike. And the time you both hijacked CN100AG's channel to expose our so-called secrets.
You three already know what had led to them.
Blame the fries.
That still doesn't give you both the right to do all that crap. I want to know what had gotten me to say those two. You both got an evil overlord from another world to freeze the casts of the Adventure and Death Club. What? For real?
They were harassing us, shaming us for the Bond hoax, the hate club, and claiming that we affected everyone of the whole network.
So we told that guy to use his dragon to freeze them to death.
Yeah, you'll look for that. That's the second corrupt thing you two have done. Those guys are our close friends. What those groups have said to you both is true. The network had to go through that downfall because of you two. Some had argued that Cartoon Network wasn't the same ever again.
So you three are going to stand here and giving us an earful? Well, here's our earful. You three are not the voice of reason. Rick Sanchez, you always make awful decisions with your drinking and ridiculous ideas. Having drunken outbursts with nonsense, such as being a pickle and wanting Szechuan sauce. You don't even give a crap about Morty, the Aqua Teens, or anyone in Adult Swim. That stupid show and insane fanbase of yours could give the programming block a bad name. Adult Swim may have chosen you a lot more than the Aqua Teens. But you'll always be an alcoholic balding scientist who burps a lot.
You also like to be a hypocrite.
Cup, you're problematic as well. Throwing tantrums like a man-child over nothing while can't take any form of criticism. You only cared about yourself. Taking credit from anyone and claiming that you can do everything while being fat and lazy.
Yeah, you're a fat boy.
You're nothing but a toxic narcissistic milkshake who has bedwetting problems, bullying and talking smack towards others, poor manners, very low intelligence, and acting like you're the king of the world. Which in reality, nobody will love you, because how selfish loser you are. And meat man, you may have no brain. But you're a savage piece of crap who steals, burn everything and making threats to cause a terrorist attack.
Like a thug.
I ain't no thug. You two corrupted me, forcing me to do drugs. Heck, both of you got me in jail twice. That's why you two ain't good friends of mine.
Who cares? We made friends that are way better than you.
Alright, that's enough. Your insults are getting out of hand. I'm fed up of being called out for all of my flaws. Master Shake has been a piece of crap to me. But you both have done more messed up stuff than us.
I can blame Meatwad for breaking stuff or blame Rick Sanchez for losing our home.
But won't frame anyone for a bomb hoax that caused the downfall for a whole network, lending them to be traumatized for years.
You two need to forget about Space Cocktails. That's been off and dead for years.
No. We will not give up on Space Cat as. Why, you asked? We want to replace the Aqua Teens. Ever since that San Diego panel, I dreamed about being the bigger TV stars with Air. I thought that, when we get our own spin-off, we get so much popular that the Aqua Teens will be thrown away into the trash.
And become tax write-offs.
But no. Fryman had to disagree and convince Adult Swim to cancel it.
You always be blaming Frylock from everything, even before Space Cocktails.
Shut up. He ruins our fun all the time.
Well, enough chatting. You three get out of our ship. Fryman is coming with us, whether you like it or not. End of our discussion.
No way! No matter how much I hate Frylock, I'm not letting you kidnap him yet to be killed.
But he replaced you with that doppelganger. Don't deny that he made you angry for it.
No matter at this point. I'm doing this for Adult Swim. You know that the Aqua Teens is loved by all the other shows, including the first three that would fare alongside with them. Space Ghost is like a father to them. He's not about to lose one of his royal-free children. If I left them to die, you best believe how depressed and angry Adult Swim would become. Same with everyone else. Space Ghost would become more than just stressing out and blaming me for not preventing their deaths. And their siblings are probably going to have my butt cracked while crying over the loss of their big trio brothers.
I'm sorry about Adult Swim. But if that were to happen, we'll make sure they move on and forget about the Aqua Teens. If we want to, I'll order all of my supporters to hold every Adult Swim show on hostage. And demand our boss to have Space Cat as becoming a full-on show.
While holding them at gunpoint.
You are sick.
Adult Swim pisses me off sometimes, but not to the point of holding them hostage.
I heard enough. Shake and Meatwad and set Frylock free while I deal with these guys.
Oh no, you don't. Air, stop them.
Stay away from me.
You're not moving.
I can't get him off.
We gotta get him out from that diamond thing.
It has a force field. There has to be a switch to shut it off.
Stay away from the containment prison.
One more step, and your friend is dead.
Do something, man. He's squishing my ass.
Frylock, can you hear me?
It's us. Wake up.
You're being kidnapped by those rude buttholes.
Frylock! Frylock!